Well, the French are in town. They're enjoying it. Starting to build up. It's Friday afternoon. Fiji are in the house. The women have just finished, and the men are to follow. Friday night, this roof is closed here. Kitech Sports Park. Fiji and Ireland still to come. Ireland went down to Argentina earlier today. In the last 5 meetings, 3 of which have been won by Fiji, but those were all by a score of less than 1 try. So Ireland will have something to be positive about. I'm Gareth Rees, delighted to be joined by former Irish international and Olympian Greg O'Shea. And Greg, a side you know very well, and a side that are feared by most on the circuit, Fiji.
Yeah, Fiji are obviously one of the stalwarts in sevens rugby, and they love Hong Kong. They always lift their game when they are here, and they started well this morning. They got a win against the USA, and Ireland, my very own country, have not been doing well this year, and they had Argentina this morning. Fiji now, it's the pool of death, some might call it.
Well, it's a chance for the fans to get warmed up here. As you mentioned, Fiji have been dominant in this venue, Hong Kong. 8 victories, more than any other team in the world. Well, listen to this place rumble. It's just about 4 o'clock on a Friday evening in Hong Kong. The Cafe HSBC Sevens are in town in the new venue. The tradition continues as Fiji take the center spot in the ball. Fiji with a surprisingly close victory this morning. U.S. came clawing their way back. And Argentina struggled, but they did get the 1 try from Connor Phillips at the end of that one to give them some encouragement coming into this one, Greg.
Yeah, Connor Phillips is definitely someone to watch. He was with Munster for a few years. He's currently playing with Terranure up in Dublin. He scored earlier today, so we might have a look for him later, but Niall Comerford there, well experienced in the series.
Well, speaking of experience, Mr. Jacobs from South Africa will be in charge for the first time this season. It will be Fiji up against Ireland as the countdown begins here in Hong Kong. Fiji get us underway. The high-hanging kick is going to reach 10 meters. Yes, it does on the bounce. Ireland will play it. Ed Kelly, a nice run in that match against Argentina earlier today. An Irish side that has lost some of the experience. The veterans like Harry McNulty and Terry Kennedy, not easily replaced in any 7 side, but a young group that's trying very hard, trying to get back to some recent form. Good width, sideline to sideline here. Oh, and a big hit coming in on Daniel Hawkshaw, but it's too high.
It's a decent start by Ireland there. Ed Kelly with ball in hand, showing his fancy feet. But he also has a great boot of a ball, and Ireland will be looking for some territory here.
And that's got to be Ireland's tactic, to play the set piece here, try and get Fiji into a more structured game. Would probably suit Ireland here.
Exactly, Gareth. Yeah, everyone knows that Fiji love to offload the ball, the unstructured play, where Ireland's strong point is the set piece and systems.
The set piece executes, and there's the system. The extra set of hands created an options midfield. Great line. Thought about the offload, did Hawkshaw, but kept it. This is a good start from Ireland. Their second game of the day, and looking halfway through the hole, but just the jersey grab prevents him going all the way through. Relentless pressure from Ireland. Looking at the young unmarked man out wide, but can't quite get the ball to him. Fijian player struggling to get out of there. He's penalized. Quick tap from Mark Roche, the captain. They got numbers. Can they get it to the open man? 5 meters to go. Good line. The big reach out with the right arm. Josh Kenny. Sorry, that's Dylan O'Grady. Wonderful finish from him, and he got a bit of afters as well, Greg.
Dylan O'Grady is a fantastic player. He's young, but he has good experience on the series now. He's been here for a couple of seasons, but look at this. Strength and power. gets the ball down, a little bit of afters. Maybe they're just giving themselves a hug. Well done. Good try, Dylan O'Grady.
His first here in Hong Kong for the 22-year-old. Nice moment for him.
Ireland have started with a lot of electricity here. Oh, and they've just zapped it out of themselves with a poor kickoff.
Fijian player played that ball, so if it doesn't go 10, but it's played by the receiving team, it's play on. And the dream start for Ireland. See if they can hold up their defensive structures here.
Work.
Fiji with their first meaningful possession here. Shows it once and shows it again. Getting his field clear. The ball's loose. Options. Can they go wide? Costello's brought down. He had options, didn't exercise them. Right on the case here. Just getting through halfway of this first half. Doubling around. Well, Hawkshaw's been busy in this half. Ooh, was the Fijian player stayed on his feet. Quick pick and go around the fringes. Good technique at the breakdown from Ireland. This is much better for them. Unmarked and in space is Costello. 5 meters short. He's crawling his way there. He's 3 meters short. Not released. Penalty for Ireland.
This is really good work from the Irish men's team. They're playing to their strengths, Gareth. They're spinning the ball wide. They're retaining possession. They're making Fiji defend. Fiji don't like defending. And you can see Mark Roach here. He's a leader in the squad. He's been there for well over a decade.
Yeah, man who made his debut in London back when we had an event there. Hopefully we can return to the UK in 2018. But Roach so inspirational. He'll be happy with his group start here.
Point.
Ireland threatening 5 meters out.
Set.
Set scrum. Good ball around the corner. Needs to win the collision and get down, but Kelly's held up. Now surely they got numbers looking for the line. And it is Brian Mullen. Great finish as he came around the corner and waving to everybody. Well done.
Waving some bunny ears from Brian Mullen, but look at this from Ed Kelly. Speed off the bottom, uses his strength. Fiji managed to flip him back over the line, but they can't stop big Brian Mullen. Look at that, little bit of a shimmy of the hips and gets over the line. Another true leader in this squad.
Yeah, that was great work from Kelly, wasn't it? Because he went for the line. Had he been held up over the line, that would have been a problem, loss of possession, but he came back in field, kept the ball alive.
Yeah, it's a very smart play, using his speed, but also using his brain. Outstanding start from Ireland here.
Ireland, as they do, kick long, so it's not a contestable kick. Fijian spilling the ball again, but immediately picked up by Talatoro. Now they're off. The crowd in behind him. He knows he's going. Nanduvalo looking to finish from 70 meters out. Fiji on the board.
Bouncing ball, that's exactly what Fiji want, unstructured play. Nanduvalo just sticks it into fifth gear and absolutely flies across the ground. Ed Kelly is no slouch, he's very fast, but he went around him there quite easy. Just shows the absolute athleticism and speed of this Fiji squad.
Nanduvalo over the 70 try mark, his career on the HSBC Sevens World Series. And that kick's gone straight into touch, so another opportunity for Ireland here into the last 10 seconds of the first half.
Let's go.
Well, that shows Fiji's form. The hooter's going to sound, and Kelly's happy to get that one off the field. Ireland lead this one with 2 scores, 12 points to 7 over Fiji here in Pool A. Little look inside the Fijian huddle. A few strong words from coach who knows a little bit about winning here in Hong Kong. See it. Mitao has won 5 times here from 2009 to 2017. Moved a gold medal to his resume as well. Now in charge, taking over from Ben Gollings. For Irish team, James Topping, their head coach, will be very happy with that first half performance. 2 tries and a 12-7 lead. Well, lots of action still to come here in Pool A. That is Argentina on the left, and the Americans, Simon Amor, trying to get his team after a brave performance. He just fell short against Fiji in their first match. They'll be taking on world number 1, Argentina. Second half action, Ireland kicking off in the green jerseys, playing from left to right. It's volleyed back carelessly, and maybe some frustration coming in there, as Nandu Valo gives it a little bit of an extra shot.
That's exactly what Ireland want. Keep the momentum for the start of the second half. You can see what it means to Mark Roach. It's those little moments, keeping the possession, getting another goal. Going to waste a bit of time here now, having a scrum, bringing on a playmaker in Hugo Lennox.
There's Lennox. He can turn a match on his head. Yeah, the form has not been exceptional for Ireland this year on the series. We're better to set things straight, Greg, than here in Hong Kong. Looks on the right, no space there. Shot plays down half. Fijians putting a lot of energy and a lot of time in the breakdowns. Not like them to commit so much. Roche is held up, and it's going to be a penalty against Fiji for not rolling away. Quick tap. They go wide. Step inside, just the shoulder grab brought him down, but still possession for Ireland, despite the counter ruck from Fiji. They committed, keeping that ball alive. Good patience from Ireland. Out wide. Can he ride the tackle and get it down? It is Josh Costello. The referee's going to have a little look there. The Irish are celebrating, but we're going to have to look television match official.
Try yes or no. Right toe. Right toe, try yes or no.
Oh, it's an epic dive. Get those feet in the air. Does he make it? Oh, that's a tight call. You wouldn't want to be a TMO in Hong Kong right now. But you got to respect the dive.
For you? You may award the try.
What a finish. You can see Dylan O'Grady spun the ball out to Josh Costello, who kept his width on the wing. He plays a club rugby with Shannon RFC back in Ireland, and he does the exact same thing here in Hong Kong. Look at that pass from Dylan O'Grady, and how wide is Josh Costello? Gives him the time to get the dive in.
Well, I wouldn't mind being a TMO here if you got our crew giving them shots like that. What a great shot, as you said, keeping his legs in the air, diving, getting the ball down, and the conversion from the sideline. It's all Ireland right now, up 19 points to 7.
These Irish men have been working really hard back in Blanchardstown in the National Sports Institute. This is what they've been dreaming of back in these scenarios. They beat Fiji twice last year, so they know how to do it.
5 minutes to play. It's batted around. Referee's letting them go, so more Irish possession. This is where the experience comes in. Trying for the kick. Costello again, he tries for the half volley. Doesn't quite get it, but everything's going Ireland's way at the moment. What they don't want to do, Greg, as you know, is stop playing and start looking at the clock. Because especially against Fiji, that doesn't usually end well. They need to keep attacking here. Good decision as the midfield was taken away. One-handed pass from Dylan O'Grady, doesn't go to hand, and they've gone backwards. But they've won the penalty.
There's a lot of time left in this game. 4 minutes is like 4 years for Fiji. They can score so many tries. The ref is just having a word with Mark Roach here, a captain of the team.
You know, you played with the man. The first time he's ever questioned a referee, is it, Mark Roach?
You can see there's fire in his veins for this match. He's come out with a little bit more energy. He's trying to lift his troops here, and he's doing a great job. What Ireland need to do now is manage it, as you mentioned, Gareth. There's a few minutes to play, bringing back on a leader like Mullen to close out this match.
How about Fiji able to bring on someone the quality of Vakantranu? We're on a stop clock here because of the substitutions. Now it's started again. 4 minutes. I'm going to use the sideline. I'm going to use the set piece, as you alluded to.
Yeah, Hugo Lennox is pulling strings here. Brian Mullen back on the pitch. They're going to call something that they've practiced 100 times and try and control this game.
Ooh, they don't get their hands on it, and the big man is away. There's Mothun Athagi, he flips it back. My Samoa, this drop pass. Ireland coming at the ruck now. So that patience. 12 points the advantage right now for the men in green. Hard line from Talatolo, but he keeps it alive, but it's just gone forward out of the hand. Players haven't heard the whistle.
Talatolo with the offload behind his back. Take a look at this, A for effort. Oh, I've seen those given before, Gareth Rees. Luckily for Ireland, they got a bit of luck of the Irish.
Yeah, not much in it, was there? Sublime offload.
Stay bound. Coach!
Well, you know yourself, there's not much in a sevens game. You're always on the edge, and a couple of bounces have gone Ireland's way. Is this their moment?
Fine.
This would be a huge victory. 2 minutes 30 and counting. Ireland dominated at the breakdown, and now they're going to get another chance to slow things down.
He's gone quick, which is a big call. Let's see if it pays off.
Some tired forwards who may not agree with that decision, but they're going to have to get back to work. As we say, a famous victory on the cards here. Mullen powering through the middle, decides he's going to stop, make sure he gets some support, and then he goes to ground, but it's ripped out. Smart play from Fiji. They've got their hands on it. 1:50 to play. Fiji in attack, down 12. Nice step. Oh, great movement. Nathova is going to go all the way under the post. Just a shimmy off the right foot, and they're right back in it.
And Nathova did very well there to cut in between two Irish defenders. Brian Mullen is trying to slow down the play here. That's why he's taking it in like that. Very smart from Fiji, as you mentioned, Garrett, to rip it out. And they get it to the width. Really should have been tackled. There were 3 Irish defenders with 1 Fiji player, but he manages to get under the sticks.
Great finish, but as you said, Ioane Temba it was who ripped that ball loose. Is that the play that could change Fijian fortunes here in this Pool A match? They're second here at the Cathay HSBC Hong Kong Sevens. Their restart. By making the subs, they stop the clock as well. Now it restarts. High kick. 2 pods of Irishmen looking to gather, and they do. Brilliant work. in the air, but they've been penalized for not rolling away. Bizarre call for me, that. There's no one on the ground except the ball carrier.
Yeah, it's a big call by the ref. I suppose he has a better view down there than we do up here. But the ball has just been handed back to Fiji, and that's the last thing you want to do with 40 seconds left on the clock. 5-point lead. Ireland are going to have to defend with their lives here.
And that grin, that Fijian grin, so dangerous if you're on the defensive side. Calm on the bench. We thought we've seen this before many times. Possession, 20 seconds to play. Fiji looking to tie it up. Good step. Good tackle from O'Grady. Again, Fiji deep. Going to make the Irishman work in defense. Motunithagi still on it midfield. They're sideline to sideline. They look through the middle. The hooter sounds. Motunithagi provides the extra set of hands. Again, no panic with that hooter. They're happy to play into the extra seconds. Back in field. Thought about the offload. Did Talatholo. Big hit coming in from Josh Kenny. Ireland holding for the moment. Next stoppage that isn't a penalty will do it. That's a completed tackle. Loose ball. Who's going to get it? Philip had his hands on it. Still Fiji in possession. Two Irishmen commit to the ruck. Possession for Fiji. Motunithagi shifts it out. They go wide. Talatholo gets the left arm free. Who's going to give it to? Back to Sakia. The Fijian fans are sensing something here. 2-on-1. They've created it. Out wide. Can they get the ball to the open man? Nakova. Is he scoring out wide? Can he get it down? He scores to tie it up with a conversion to come.
Fiji just know how to get it done. The patience they showed. They went through the phases. They found the space. They got the 5 points, but can they get the kick? There's Irish men littered across this pitch right now. They give everything in that defensive effort.
Cometh the man, cometh the moment. Here we go. An extra two to win it for Ioane Temba. He lines up with his right boot. An extra breath. It's a clean strike, flirting with the right post, but down the middle it goes, right in front of the Fijian fans. He salutes the heavens, and they're going to go crazy as Fiji win it 21 points to 19 over Ireland.